The United Kingdom has been hit with its biggest economic decline in more than 300 years. The United Kingdom is facing its worst recession since the Great Frost of the 1709. If you don't know about the Great Frost for Britain area, the Great Frost was one of the brutal winters that they've ever had. But back in 1709, that was back when the American colonies were still British, and Benjamin Franklin was just only 3 years old. Um, Here, hold on. The residents out in the United Kingdom have been trading at something called Borough Market for at least 800 years, and it's still open, but now on most days it's closed. It's closed and deserted. Close to basically being deserted. It's almost crippling, really. We've had to really be careful and a bit, attentive to survive. That's what Charlie Foster had told CBS News, Holly Williams. Foster's family has been selling fruit and vegetables in London for 4 generations, employing more than 50 people, but they've had to furlough about half of them. Foster said he doesn't think the business could survive another year of this, and another year, no, we won't be able to survive that long. Foster said, while the U.S. economy shrank by 3.5% last year, the UK economy contracted by nearly 10%, and economists believe it would take longer to recover. In a wealthy part of central London, near where fashionable boutiques and houses that sell for tens of thousands of dollars or tens of millions are located, but people receive groceries and meals at a food bank. Many of them said that they used to be considered middle class. Um, I never thought in my wildest dreams that I'd ever come down here having to come to a food bank. She says I used to give people money on the streets, and this is what a lady named Jane Austen had said. Austen was a chef working in upscale venues before the pandemic took a hit, and now she said she has to choose between heating her apartment or buying food. And she says I feel embarrassed. To be quite honest, I feel that this is one of my lowest points, like having to come and ask for food from people. Austen said. Ironically, this food bank is in one of the wealthiest areas of London. A guy named Williams had said. Um, and it's ironic. It's absolutely horrendous. Basically, Austen said that she had paid taxes, and this is what I'm getting from my taxes. It's just heartache and pain. Dr. Vieta Fambola, an economist, told CBS News that the British government's slow response to the pandemic, along with Brexit, created a perfect storm of economic pain for people. These families are families that literally cannot feed their children. I think as we see more images of this, there will be a sense that our government are letting people down and it's unacceptable. But the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, also known as UNICEF, helped the British feed children for the first time since 2020 in 2020. Yeah, but I feel kind of bad for them too. I feel kind of bad for anybody who's actually taking a hit on this shit. Even in the United States, I feel bad for the people that are taking a hit in the economy.